Why don't we introduce the future to young people the way we introduce the past, so that they can have a full sense of the timeline, both the past and the present and the future. It's like a 3-act play, but we're leaving in the second act. My name is Peter Bishop. I'm the founder and the executive director of Teach the Future.
My name is Athena Kustanis. I am a director of research on planetary sciences.
My name is Nico Daswani. I am a producer, a cultural entrepreneur, and a children's book author.
I'm Brendan McGettrick. I'm the creative director of the Museum of the Future in Dubai.
My name is Kat Tully. I run an organization called the School of International Futures.
Education is the most important thing in life because education comes with culture. It comes with civilization. You cannot forbid human species from the cultural need of dreaming.
I think children are inherently curious. They're driven by curiosity. And I think over time, as we become older and perhaps as we have more responsibilities and we become more expert, we become perhaps less curious in other things. And I think young people have the potential to be very curious about things. But to keep a certain kind of attention and focus, to create something over a period of time, to have that dedication is a skill that we need to nurture more than ever before, because there is no longer that space for boredom anymore like there was before, when a child or even an adult could be bored and could actually maybe start doing something. We don't have that space unless we really make an effort to have that space now, because we can constantly be doing certainly more than one thing at a time.
Prepare our young people to live in a future that they can't predict, to live in a future that will be even perhaps more turbulent than the ones that we've been through, preparing them for that, not just by talking about the past, but preparing them for an unpredictable future.
In a world of uncertainty as we're in at the moment, is how do you actually understand the impact that you're having now on future generations? There are 15-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 5-year-olds who are increasingly anxious about the future. So the big question is, how can we make sure that the decisions at the moment are intergenerationally fair?
What we need to really think about is that we ultimately are ancestors. So are we going to be good ancestors for the generations that follow us or not? And so those children, they should be on our minds as we're engaging with these different future scenarios, because in the end, the decisions we make now will ultimately affect whether or not we pass on a better world to them.
I go and give conferences at primary school, and I see young girls and boys so interested. Most of them want to be astronauts. Why do they want to be astronauts? Because they want to go out there and explore the universe. And it's a dream, it's the curiosity.
I see oftentimes programs that say, let's try to make children more creative, and I don't understand that. I think we need to make adults more creative. The children are already creative. What we need to do is just create more space and allow children to be creative and to express themselves in ways that we as adults maybe have forgotten. And I think we need to listen more to young people. I think we need to take cues from what young people are interested in and just create the conditions without prescribing too much to allow young people to express themselves.
Kids, a lot of times what they start with is a kind of dream. They start with something that they wish, existed, something that they wish they could experience, and then they sort of do what needs to happen to get closer and closer and closer to that dream. And actually that is what we should all do. And that's what the museum is trying to do. It kind of creates a dream that you can inhabit and hopefully sort of provides you with the will and the passion to try to pursue it and try to contribute to it. And so for children especially, I would say, please retain that natural feeling. Retain that natural feeling of dreaming, that natural feeling of not accepting the limitations of what adults tell you the world is or what it can be. Because all this stuff is made up. It's been different in the past, it will be different in the future. How it ends up different is directly affected by you and by all of us. So please keep your mind on things that are beautiful, things that you think would improve life, and do everything you can to bring it about.